Welcome to Extension Connection with Casey and Sammy,
where you will get the latest extension news.
I'm Casey.
And I'm Sammy. Thanks for being here. I want you to know that I wanted to get one of these and like have it in secret and just like and surprise you with it. But I chose to get you one too, so you can enjoy the fun.
Thank you.
How have you been?
I've been good. How are you?
I've been great. Did you enjoy Christmas?
I did. I went back home to Kentucky to spend some time with my family and came back down here and it was good. Yeah, what about you?
Fantastic. Had a blast. Granger was so much fun and got all the things. So
yeah, I bet your house is full of toys right now.
Can't walk
Can't walk anywhere.
But it's fun. Mostly hay bales and tractors, you know.
Oh yeah, you know. The basics.
The basics in my household. So he's had a blast.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a new year.
It is.
For Extension.
Yeah, Happy New Year, y'all.
And for those of you at home that are keeping tabs, Casey and I are almost at our 1 year anniversary with a 4-H
yeah, we
Extension.
Are.
So
yeah, in March it'll be
yours
1
is the
year.
first, right?
Yeah.
I'm the 15th. Presents are accepted. Adam. Just kidding. Anyways, so if you're interested in learning what we've got going on this month, we're here for it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about it.
So Sammy, what you been up to? Tell us what's going on with 4-H.
Well, I want to brag on some 4-Hers first.
Do it.
Last month, we had our county speech contest.
Woo-hoo.
We had some amazing speakers, first of all. But we have 4th place. I'm rattling them off. 4th grade, Rosalind Daughtry. 5th grade, Matthew Ailman. 6th grade, Jet Kaiser. 7th grade, Naomi Ogle. 8th grade, Audrey Daughtry. 9th grade, Jesse Walters. 10th grade, Emma DeGroot. And 12th grade, Sophia Wineski. And man, did they kill it. They rocked it. So we are so proud of each and every one of them. They are invited to join us for the Eastern Region competition I was going to say later this month, but it's actually like the 1st of February.
Oh, okay.
So we're very excited to take them with us to that. And honestly, like Sophia was invited to go to the Nationals last year. So we know we have some pretty impressive people heading on to speak. So we're very proud of them. Also last month, we had our county hog show. Yeah. First time experiencing that. What a treat that it was. And I wanted to just kind of briefly talk about our champions. So our hog grand champion was Ivy Johnson. Yay. Our gilt grand champion was Ivy Johnson. She's cleaning up that night. Yeah. She was cleaning up. Wow. And I would like to formally apologize. I'm sorry, Ivy, that I put Jessie as the winner for that one in the newsletter. My bad. But I love you. So Ivy Johnson and junior showmanship winner Weston Satterfield.
Nice.
And senior showmanship winner was Ivy Johnson. Woo! So we are so proud of them. They did fantastic. They were in our newsletter. Like I said, I had a little mix up there with Ivy and Jessie, but sorry. Anyways.
We all make mistakes. It's okay.
That's right. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Anyway, so that was last month. Just kind of our competitions, though. You know, we had a lot going on, but that was the main point that I wanted to drive in, was those awesome 4-Hers.
Yeah. They all did wonderful. Congrats to you all. And super excited to see what y'all do if you move up through regionals to everything else. So, yeah. Yeah. So what's happening this month, Sammy?
This month, as I just took a thing of ice. This month, we have some awesome things happening. First and foremost, tomorrow is our dog safety workshop. We're partnering with Rocky Top Canine, and we're pumped about it. If you are planning on joining us for that, there are 14 people signed up, and I'm very excited to see them all. But if you're one of those people, it is here at our office. We have had to have a location change. So tomorrow, January 9th, here at the UT Extension office. Yep. We have also canceled the records workshop that's supposed to happen this week. There was no one signed up. With Miss Ashley gone, I don't feel confident with my knowledge of records. So I'm going to do some learning on my own. We're going to circle back and we're going to reschedule that one to try to get a better workshop.
We'll try next time.
We'll try again. Yeah. So there's that. And then Horse Club is starting up. Mr. Adam has worked hard to get us some amazing speakers. lined up for the next 3 months.
Yay.
So we're starting, it'll be on the 3rd Tuesday every month, and it is on January 16th this month at 4:30 right here in our office.
Yep.
No FCS club this month.
No.
I'm a little bummed about it, I'm not going to lie, but it's supposed to be tomorrow, and that dog safety workshop got messed up, and it had to happen. So we're going to miss you all, but we won't see you this month. We'll see you next month.
Yeah.
JMG, Miss Melanie wanted me to make sure to say, if you are planning to join her on January 17th, please email her, mhill94@utk.edu. She will need to know how many people to expect so she has the right amount of supplies. She expects her regulars, but if you're a new person, she definitely wants to hear from you. Please come. Just let her know so she'll have enough stuff.
Yeah.
Honor Club. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should tell them. Miss Casey's going to go.
Yeah. I'm going to be there.
She's coming. Should I tell them what we're doing? I'm excited. All right. Well, if you are in the Honor Club or your student is in the Honor Club or they want to join the Honor Club, if you got my email to sign up, I need to know before the 10th, before Wednesday night. I need to know if you're coming. We're going to an escape room.
Whoa!
I can't wait.
Yay!
But, okay, so that's why Miss Casey's coming, because Miss
Yeah.
Melanie is, she says she gets stressed out in those situations, so she is not going to participate, so I needed you to come, so you can be in a room and I can be in a room, and I'm so excited!
Yay!
So, Honor Club will be January 22nd. We're doing an escape room. I will let you know which one closer to time, but I need to know if you plan to come. If you do not RSVP by January 10th, I will not have a spot for you, and I am sorry, but I can't fix that. So, let me know beforehand. There is an email that has requested your RSVP. Following that one, air rifle practices. They're starting January 25th at 3:30. Mr. Matt is in charge of that, and he is fired up. He wanted me to make sure everybody knew that it was starting. So if you haven't done your registration fees or you still have questions, call the office, email Mr. Matt. He will set you straight, and we're looking forward to it. Rabbit Club is January 29th, and our livestock banquet, we are shooting for January 29th as well, to be determined where. We are having issues with location, but hopefully we'll have that. Once we have all the information, you will receive a letter in the mail. So expect that in the mail. If you haven't gotten a letter, we don't have it nailed down yet. So you aren't missing anything. We haven't forgotten you. We just don't have all the information yet.
More information coming soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
And last but not least, Eastern Region Speech Competition. I mentioned that when I talked about our winners. That's February 3rd. So if you're one of those competitors, keep your eyes open for that information. Miss Melanie has been in contact with most of you already, but February 3rd.
Yeah.
A lot of things happen.
That is a lot of things going on in 4-H. Yeah.
But all wonderful things, all very exciting. So.
Yeah.
What about you, Miss Casey? We know you went out of town, but what else did you do last month?
So, let's see. Last month, we had our FCS Christmas party, and it was fun. We had we made cookies, and we also wore sweaters, Christmas outfits, listened to Christmas music. It was so fun, so exciting. And then we also had cardio drumming, of course, and that program has really taken off, and it's going to keep taking off this upcoming year, too, so I'll talk about that in a minute. I also did an air frying class last month at a senior center. It went good, and we're actually going to be having another class this upcoming year, so, this month, but I'll talk about that in a second. And then we also had a Christmas dessert charcuterie board making class.
It was so fun.
It was so fun. Miss Sammy was there, and we had a lot of great. Yes, and then we also had some great volunteers that came to help us out. If you were a volunteer, thank you so much.
You really did.
Thank you
all
so
were phenomenal.
much.
Couldn't have done it without them.
Yes. And then I also finished up yoga for kids at the Boys and Girls Club. So
they're gonna miss you.
Yeah, but we may do some more. I don't know if we'll start it up right now. We might have to wait a little bit until next winter. But it was a lot of fun. Those kids are so cute, trying to do like the crane pose and everything. It was so fun.
I can only imagine.
Some of them, they don't have quite the flexibility, but then you have some kids that are like somersaulting all over their yoga mat, so it's fun. And then we also had our Christmas party with the FCE members, which was so fun, and they had a lot of fun games planned, and it was just all around just a good month, just a good time to end out to go into the new year. And now we're in January. With
our fancy new mugs.
We have new mugs. If you're on YouTube, you get to see us clinking our new mugs. Or if you're all listening, then you heard the clink.
Shout out to Miss Casey's mom.
Yes.
Who is thebomb.com. Got us our awesome sign.
Yes.
She upgraded us to some awesome Anchor mugs.
Yes.
So thank you, Mom.
All right. Yeah, we have a lot of ideas for the podcast. I think coming up for the new year. So,
yes, we do.
Just tune in.
And we'd love to hear your feedback.
Yeah.
If you have ideas, send them our way. So tell us what you got going on this month.
Okay, so January 2024 events. We have air frying class. We have another one, and it's going to be at night. So it's at 6 p.m. to about 8 p.m. And you are getting the whole the whole thing. Like it's $10 for the class, and you get an entree, you get 2 sides, and then you also get a dessert.
Oh, snap, like a dinner.
Yeah, basically a dinner. Yeah, you're making your dinner, and it's only $10.
Question.
Yeah.
Is it BYOF? Bring your own fryer?
No.
Okay.
So we'll have fryers at the office. If you would like to bring your own air fryer, I'm open to it. We're trying to figure out outlet space.
Oh yeah. No, I just was thinking like if I was signing up, that might be a question I had. Also, follow-up idea.
Yeah.
Because I know I'll bring my air fryer for you to use, you'll have one, and we'll use everybody's from the office.
Yeah.
Is this a good opportunity if they don't have one to experience that? See which one they kind of think is the best for them?
Oh, I see where you're going. Okay, so yeah, if you want to bring your air fryer for me to look at, and I can walk you through maybe how to use your own, we can have a time for that, maybe after or a little bit before the class, depending on what time you get there. During the class, I'm going to be talking about tips and tricks of using an air fryer, what's good, what's not good, things that's researched, what's all that. And then you also, so if you don't have an air fryer, this is the perfect class to come and see, is this worth my time and money? Is this actually good for my family and my family size?
Idea. Yeah.
And so we'll talk about that, and then you'll also get to take home a dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get to learn how to use the air fryer, and like I said, there's a couple of them, so we're not, we don't endorse a certain brand, but you get to see what some of these different brands and the different sizes and what all that looks like and So,
awesome.
But yeah, good questions. Thank you.
Sorry.
No, that's good. And then we also have cardio drumming again starting up this week. From January 8th to the 12th. This is the first week of cardio drumming, and then it goes on pretty much every single week. If there is a change, you need to get on my text message group, and that is how you know when things get canceled due to another, sometimes I get called to go to meetings and I can't do one week or snow or something. So that's how you keep in touch with all that. So if you need to get on the text message remind chain, please email me at kadkin17@utk.edu. Had to think for a minute. But we have cardio drumming on Wednesdays, every Wednesday, 10 a.m. at the My People Senior Center. Those are free. And then we also have Friday classes that are opening up every single week from 1 to 2 p.m. And those are $10 for 10 sessions.
$1 a session?
Basically $1 a session. Yeah. Whoa. And this goes through the whole year. So you can, if you can't come one week, you can use it another time. You're basically going to get a punch card, and then I'm also going to keep track of it, so that way if I say your name, check mark it off, or punch your card, so you know how many times you can keep up with it a little easy.
Where on earth can you go do a workout class for $1?
Yeah.
$1 a session. Yes. I just can't.
Yes.
That's a steal.
Awesome. Especially if y'all are doing those New Year's goals about, trying some new workouts. This is a workout that would be amazing to try out, especially if you love music, you love to dance a little bit. Maybe not full-on dance, but we do break it down a little bit.
Zumba's too much for you, but you want to do a little bit of fun stuff.
Yes.
This may be the activity.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, tell me about this next one, because I'm super pumped about it.
Yes. So this is a little skipping ahead a little bit. We've got meal prepping class. So this is something new. It's a new program called Food Fit for You, because everybody can't be making food right then and there, especially if you're working or if you've got something going on the next day. Meal prepping is a great tool, especially for those of y'all that have busy schedules. So this meal prepping class, it's $30, but hear me out. You're going to be able to take away 5 meals for you to take home. 5. Yeah.
That's $6 a day.
Yeah, $6 a day.
$6 a day. Listen,
break it down for us, Amy.
I'm talking to you, my teacher people. Let's talk.
Yes.
You have to you're not going out for dinner. You're not going out for lunch with your girlfriends. You have to stay at the school. Bring something that you've already made. You don't have to worry about what is on the schedule and if it's going to be good or not. Love you, but it happens.
Yeah.
So, come and see us. This is a great idea. $6.
Yeah.
You can't go to McDonald's for that.
Yeah.
You can't go to Taco Bell and get not satisfied at least. You can get something,
you get the $5 cravings meal or something.
You're not going to be full.
Yeah.
And there's tax.
Yeah, there's tax. But yeah, so this class is going to be super, super exciting. And what it is basically you're going to have one meat option. And each session that we're going to have, I'm hoping to do more of these programs, but this session topic is for low carb diets. So if you are interested in diets related to low carb, this is the class for you to take, especially if you're doing meal prepping, just because there's all different types of diets. There's all different types of fad diets too.
Yep.
And we'll talk a little bit about that too, but this class is for you to learn proper portion sizing and something that's going to be actually filling for what you want to eat, and it's actually going to be good. So yeah. So yeah, if you have any more questions about that, if you have any food allergies and you're like, Casey, can I still do this, please email me. Please let me know
for sure
your thoughts. And then so then we're going back to the basics.
Ooh,
yeah. So
what
if you don't know that program, sorry
I jumped ahead.
Yeah, you jumped ahead. But if you don't know what that program, we have been doing this one for a while, but basically it is going back to the basics. Basically, you are going homemade rather than takeout. You're quilting or you are chair weaving. We are going back to the basics. This is heritage skills classes. And so right now I'm partnering with Jeff County and Cocke County on these programs. And this one in January is in Cocke County. So this one's going to be at the Walter State Newport campus, and it's going to be called In Homemade and Out Takeout. Do you get it?
So like homemade is in and takeout is out. I got you.
Yeah, so if anybody is, on trend, which I mean, what is that? But, I don't even know what that is.
I'm not.
But if you're on social media and you see people, this is what I'm taking in this year of 2024, what I'm taking out for 2024. That is kind of what we're going for, is that if you're wanting to do more homemade food, you'll learn about that, you'll see a demonstration, and then you'll also learn how you can kind of take it back or take out that takeout food. Maybe a little bit complicated on the title, but it's okay.
It's a good one.
But it's going to be a good program. And then also I'm going to be doing a little bit of chair yoga during that time, so if you want to learn more about that, come to that class. And this is a completely free class.
Whoa.
Yeah, free. So you get a food demonstration from an agent in Cocke County, and then you also get to do some chair yoga. All of that is free. So yeah.
I don't know.
And that's going to be at 6. That is going to be at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Walter State Newport campus. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah. And then I got one more thing, Miss Sammy.
You got it. Take it away.
Matter of Balance is starting January 30th from 1 to 3 p.m. Now, this is an 8-week program. So once you start, we want you to try to come to all of them, but we also understand life gets in the way.
Yep.
Things happen. It snows. Something's going to happen, But please, if you're interested in doing this program, even if you can just come to 2 or 3 or 4 or even half of them,
what if they don't make it to the first one?
If you don't make it to the first one, then it's going to be, so it's every Tuesday from 1 to 3 p.m. until I think about March.
Are you talking whale?
What?
Nemo.
Yeah. Talking whale.
You're speaking whale.
I think it's March. Middle of March is when our class is in. So again, you have 8 weeks from January 30th. So I think it's like middle of March, something like that. I could be wrong, but just call if you have any questions about that.
So if every month has 4 weeks, then end of March.
End of March. Okay. Yeah. You're right.
In theory.
In theory.
Anyways.
8 weeks. 8 weeks. It's an 8-week program. And of course, if you don't know what Matter of Balance is, it is for fall prevention, or if you're just clumsy like me, it is really a good program to learn on how to, you know, you do a little bit of exercise during these programs. You learn a little bit about, like, you know, what you need or how to fall properly, which, I mean, that was the best part for me when I took this class, was learning how to fall correctly, because I fall all the time. I mean, I trip over sidewalks, like,
all right.
Trip over my own feet.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, yeah.
Like a baby deer.
Yeah. Aren't we all like that? Sometimes you're just walking, then all of a sudden you fall down, and you're like, what?
It happens.
It happens.
It happens. I did it at a baseball game the other day, and it was quite embarrassing.
But you fall gracefully, right?
I was standing there cheering, and the next thing I know, I was like,
Down.
and my mom, and I just started laughing, because what are you going to do?
Yeah.
And my mom looks over, and she's like, what are you doing? I was like, I don't know how I got here. But here I am.
But here you are.
I didn't get hurt, so that was a benefit.
That's good.
So, should we talk about the boys?
I think, well, we can't forget about Meg.
Well, I know, but it's not fair that they're always last.
Okay, let's talk about the guys.
But you go ahead. You tell about Meg.
Okay, well, Meg is awesome. She's doing some great stuff.
Always.
So she's back in schools, of course, and then providing education to a bunch of different new places. So she's always keeping busy. And then she's also doing a fruits and vegetable tasting at Sevierville Elementary School.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's going to be happening next month, and it's going to be different colored carrots and blueberries. And so those kids are going to be learning a lot and being why is this blueberry not blue? Or why is this carrot not
purple.
orange? Yeah. But they're going to learn and get to taste those and see which ones they like and ones they don't like.
Cool.
And then also, if you are interested in the food resource guide that we offer through our office, please come by and pick one up. We've got one in Spanish and we've got one in English, and they are so nice. They tell you all the different things of, you know,
where you
can get food,
all
I'll just leave it at that. But yeah.
Well, we love Meg.
Yeah.
Love you, Meg. She moved out of my office.
Oh, yeah, we moved offices.
So,
yeah.
When Ashley left, that left us an open office, so Meg moved out. But Melanie and I have painted. I think she wants to move back in. I don't blame her, honestly. It's pretty.
It's really pretty in there, yeah.
But, anyways, we miss her.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the boys.
Let's do it.
Poor fellas.
What are they doing?
Poor fellas. They got to deal with us. They said, what happened last month? They said they celebrated the birth of Jesus. So, Merry Christmas is what they said.
Merry Christmas.
But coming up, they have flyers here because that's how they tell us things.
Yep.
So, we have a few flyers here that I'm going to hold up for the viewers. However, you're probably not going to be able to read them from this distance, and that's okay. I'm going to tell you what they say. They are on their website, so you can check them out there. Mm-hmm. So, first and foremost is our winter program, Tennessee Master Horse Program. If you are a horse farm.
If you own horses.
Yes. So, if you want to have that Master Horse certification, this is one for you. It is a webinar, and early bird registration has already passed, but it's not too late to sign up. You can do late registration until the 14th, but the first day is January 11th, and there's an overview and an ownership webinar. So if you're interested, look at their website. It'll look similar to this.
Can you see?
This is very hard. And then, after that,
I'll hold it up.
Okay. We have the Grounds Management Short Course. This is, think lawn care companies, lawn care businesses. They have their, is this in person? Yes, this is in person. There's registration and breakfast on January 18th. And then Friday 19th So it's a 2-day activity.
Yeah.
If you're interested, there is that information for you. Think turf. Think pesticides.
It says that there are pesticide points.
You can earn your pesticide points. Those are hard to get sometimes, so make sure you're getting those.
Yeah, you get a lot. Dang. Okay.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Then we have the Grain Conference. This is an in-person one. This is in Athens. Talking all things grain producers. If you are raising wheat, corn, all those things, this is one for you. You can sign up for it. Again, look at their website for all that information.
Mm-hmm.
Next, Tennessee Master Farm Manager. This one's a webinar. You can sign up for that. It starts January 30th. If you want to be you want to have that farm manager master title, there it is. Then we have upside down a small ruminant Zoom series. If you want to be a master small ruminant producer, this is for you. We have, why did he have to print it like that? February 1st is when that starts, and it is a Zoom meeting. Topics will be announced soon. Registration is not open for this one yet, but we do want to get it on your radar because it starts February 1st.
Oh, jinx.
Peach Coke, Yummy Coke. So it starts February 1st. If you want to be involved, make sure you mark your calendar. There you go, madam. Hold that up.
Holding it
right. You're upside down again.
No, I'm not. Not for this.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Not for the dates, and then I'm going to flip it over. Oh, yeah.
Okay, and then Matt, in his newsletter this month, this quarter, he's got seeds starting. Where he will be discussing the what, when, and how, and why of seed starting. There are some hands-on activities that can be brought home to get started. This is Tuesday, January 9th at 6 p.m. That's tomorrow, my friends. If you're interested, it's only $10. It's here at our office at 6 p.m. Then we have a garden webinar. Mm-hmm. This will take place on Zoom Live starting January 16th. He's got a series of them where you're going to have the 16th, the 30th, February 13th, and February 27th, talking garden prep, soil. We're talking about resilient gardening and pollinator gardening. So some exciting things coming up there. And then Master Gardener Training. We have talked about Master Gardeners in the past. We've told you about things that they have going on. Now's your time. If you're interested, you've been listening, and you wanted to get involved, here is your opportunity.
This is your moment.
This is your time. If you're interested in teaching our community about gardening, come and join him for this required training. If you want to be a master gardener, you are required to take this training course. It will start weekly, Tuesday, March 5th. Again, we're out in the future there, but put it on your radar. If you're interested, it will be weekly on Tuesdays, starting March 5th and going through April 9th. All the classes take place here at our office from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Mm-hmm. If you're interested in any of those things, contact Matthew Anderson. It is MANDE125 at utk.edu. Mandy 125. Thank you guys so much for joining us this week.
I'll show you all the
There's your quarterly flyer. If you would like to see it up close and in person, you can go to the library.
Yeah.
We hang them there. He and Casey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guys, we're so happy that you all came. What about you? You happy?
Yes.
I'm happy. I'm happy to be back. And I mean it. If you're interested in seeing certain things on the podcast or hearing about certain activities, we want to hear from you. We want to make this something beneficial to you guys. Please email one of us or call the office and leave us a message, or comment on the podcast. Leave us a review, comment on our YouTube, whatever you're watching. We would love to hear from you.
Yeah. And I'll say one last thing too. Volunteers for the FCS programs that I do, like if you know about meal prepping or if you know about using an air fryer, come by the office or call the office, and we'll see if we can fit you in, because I'd love to have some help for some of my programs, especially if you're interested in gaining some volunteer time and working with the community. We also have a program that we do through our extension office called FCE. I mentioned it earlier, and we are going to be having more meetings this month. So if you're interested in coming to our meeting, we do have a meeting this week on Thursday. And then we also have our Seymour meeting that's going to be on Tuesdays. I think it's the 4th Tuesday of the month. And so if you need more information about that, go to my website at sevierville.tennessee.edu/FCS.
I know Mom was bummed because she didn't think she was going to be able to come this week, but I think she's worked it out. Yay! And she doesn't have to sub that day, so she'll be there.
Nice.
So she's excited. She's happy about that.
Good.
All right, ma'am.
All right.
So, there you go.
We are so happy that you joined us. Once again, thank you for listening, and remember, we're better
together. See you next year. Or not next year, next month.